ate noodles with no packet, cereal with the can.
Jake Lang attacks. Look, look. The superhero of today. W. This is what we need. If you're a racist, you'll get yours. Trust me, daddy. If you're a racist, you'll get yours. Here we go. Comes the spider. Look at that big spider stance. W, look at the spider stance. W.
Does whatever a spider can. Spins a
The spider. Boom, 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 boom. Super W. I mean, realistically, that's a W, man. You can't make that up. You can't hate on it. You just have to appreciate it for what it is. So, shout outs, man. Shout outs to to the Spider-Man that is attacking Jake Lang. Shout out to all of it, man. Spider-Man. Look at this cover, bro. W Spider-Man. The first all new collector's item issue, the racist collector's issue, bro. Damn. 30 seconds of it, huh? All right, let's get it. Bam. Bro, he really got some hits in there, dude. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I think the whole racism thing needs to, I guess will racism ever end? I really doubt it. I don't think it will ever end. I think it's one of those things where it's like, you can perpetuate these ideas for a really long time because, unfortunately, for the most part, the Goyim, the Kafirs, the Kufar, they are all very controllable. The pagans, they're all very controllable. They're all susceptible to this sort of magic and black magic control of the mind, you know? It's unfortunate, but such is life, you know? They understand what it means to be able to control the people below, to be able to profit from it, and to be able to get what they want. If you look at the Prezi, you look at anything like that, they're able to control the markets to make money for their families, to be able to continue to profit and continue to be rich. Whilst the rest of us have to just be on the bottom and continue to just get stepped on. Well, I hope we can move on through this. I hope we can see this as a call for help, as someone else can dress up as a local hero and take on and fight for our justice. All right, guys. xCephasx out. Let's go!
A couple days ago, Jake marched in Dearborn, Michigan. Immediately met with local counter-protesters. As eventually Lang fled the area, while local law enforcement attempted to control the situation.
These guys, this is like
so once Jake stated he was going to Minnesota, Minneapolis PD immediately deployed the Bearcats.
Okay. But isn't this guy like supposedly supposed to be like some sort of white nationalist?
As obviously far-left Minnesota and Lang were going to clash.
And then he gets completely attacked by Spider-Man. With everything that's going on right now in today's society, I think that this has to be one of the greatest marketing tactics for Marvel ever. You have this apparently white nationalist racist character and he gets attacked by Spider-Man? Come on. You can't even write this. You couldn't even write this if you wanted to do it as a marketing ploy. It's so interesting that they're protecting him. This is not a peaceful protest by any means.
Reading, "He loves black people, but not a hard slur."
I love the blacks, but I hate the N-words. Let's go. He hates ninjas, loves blacks, but hates ninjas. You know what? I have to agree with him. Where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man?
And I know the media throws out the phrase far-right or provocateur pretty loosely, but when it comes to Jake, it's actually accurate. Where most moderates might actually agree with him when it comes to free speech or entire cities seemingly transforming into other countries, but once he drives around flying a poster with his name and a hard slur, it really forces most moderates to immediately step away from him, as this is literally everything the left wishes Patriot Front was. Far-right racist provocateurs that the mainstream media can point to whenever they want to villainize anything that isn't open border far-left socialism, as even when surrounded by the police, the left began attacking him.
Bro, what is up with these niggas that have no sort of physical prowess at all? That's a wounded soldier, my guy. Bro, I will say this. The chaos that's going on right now in society, I think you would almost believe that it was the end times, how crazy everything is moving, the way people are attacking each other, especially with that Lancey case with the mommy who strangled her own children. First of all, that's crazy. That's crazy. The craziest part about it is that a lot of niggas out here think that she is innocent. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I think maybe 10 years ago, if that same situation had happened, everybody would be like, yeah, she's insane. But now you have it where people are like, oh no, she has postpartum depression. She was allowed to do that. That causes you to do that. Right. But if the husband did the exact same thing, same issue. He'd probably be in jail or he'd probably be dead. Let's move on to this, bro. The world is in such chaos and such turmoil. It's all these ideologies of the left versus the right, the rich versus the poor, the haves and the have-nots. And it's only escalated much more than it was prior. Are they bear macing this guy? Damn. Wow, silly string. Okay. They're trying to take away the cross.
With what appears to be his security facing everybody, as the counter-protesters try to tear him from the truck, even in front of the police.
But realistically, who's at fault, though?
And even though he eventually escaped the mob,
he's spreading racism, though. I don't understand this. He's spreading racism and people want to stop him from spreading racism. I guess, regardless of what someone's message is, you can't physically assault people, right? So, alright, he got out of there. He got out of there.
Minneapolis put out a message stating Jake was arrested for driving on the sidewalk towards a crowd of people.
Yeah, okay, but you niggas never showed Spider-Man, bro. Come on. Spider-Man was here. Hold on, let's go here. Let's go to X.